discussing how to modify or change your rowing mechanics while pregnant. So traditionally when utilizing the rower, we're really forceful with their legs, we're pushing back, and we're completing that movement with a leaning back motion and a pull follow through. What happens in 100% of pregnancies is that we get a separation along the center of our core. And so that is called the diastasis recti. So that is a separation of the ab muscles, which again happens in 100% of pregnancies to allow space for baby to grow. Remember, we have lots of organs that are already taking up our space, and as our uterus grows and rises up, our body needs to create more space by coming forward for our little one to continue to grow healthy. So within this, I'll demonstrate first what that can look like if you're leaning back too far and you're starting to see some coning happening at your diastasis. So for me, myself, if I lean back, core relaxed, you'll see this big ballooning, this big coning that's happened. So if I'm rowing and not controlling my core, pulling myself back, we're gonna see this big cone that happens as I push, pull, and lean back, right? So we don't want to have any excess coning happening throughout our pregnancy. So if we can control it, great. If not, maybe it's time to step away from the rower, and that's something you can discuss with your coach. From here, we want to think a little bit more about keeping the torso upright. So shoulders stacked over top of hips, rib cage stacked over top of pelvis. We want to exhale as we're doing that work, because as we exhale, the pelvic floor contracts and our core muscles contract, helping us control that intra-abdominal pressure and reducing the amount of tension along that linea alba or that diastasis line, helping us reduce coning, hopefully. So from here, we're going to demonstrate sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, contract, push through the legs, and pull with the arms. You may not be able to pull as hard. You may have to slow down just a little bit. But remember, you can be just as powerful through the legs as long as we're keeping that torso upright and completing that pull in an upright position. So again, inhale as you come in, exhale as you're pushing out. And again, you might have to slow this down so that it makes sense with your breath. Any additional questions that you may have, feel free to contact your coach.